All right. Welcome to Strasburg High School, where we have the Hemphill Middle School Indians uh, facing off this afternoon against the Academy. We've got the captains out for the coin toss. Our Strasburg captains are number 2, Brody Hopwood, number 9, Colton Holloway, number 3, Aiden Marrero, and 17, Rylan Dameron. A lot of conversation going on out there at midfield. Looks like the home team has won the toss. They'll be choosing what they want to do with the ball. I would guess that they would defer to the second half. And they have deferred. So it looks like they will be, Strasburg will be kicking off to start the game here to the Academy. Got the captain handshakes, and we'll get this thing rolling. Good start to the season here for Hemphill Middle School, sitting with an undefeated record. Got off to really fast starts in a couple games, but got off a little bit slow against Flatirons Academy last week. So we'll see if they can correct some of those things early and get off to a hot start here. We've got number 17, Rylan Dameron, out to kick off. And we're all set and lined up for the opening kickoff here. Dameron kicks it off, goes over the heads and rolls to about the kid kicks it at the 1 yard line, so that's where it's going to be, down there at the 1 yard line, I believe. Instead of letting it roll into the end zone, the Academy accidentally has it hit off their shin at the 1 yard line, so that's where they're going to start their offensive drive. We'll see if we can get a big stop here on defense for Strasburg. See if we can hold them down low, pin them in front of their own goal line there. So the defense trots on. The Academy huddling up in their own end zone. And they line up for the first down play. So we got 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. The Academy with the ball. They get the snap off. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He gets right about back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains a half a yard or a yard. They're right about the 1.5-yard line, 2-yard line. We're going to have a 2nd down coming up here. Good stop by the Indians. Tried sneaking right up the middle there. Thought he could catch him off guard potentially, but they knew it was coming. So we're about the 2-yard line now. And we line up here for the 2nd down play. 2nd down and 9 from their own 2-yard line. Backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback gets the snap. It's going to be another sneak kind of up the left side. Maybe gets a couple on it. Looks like we're going to have about a 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 6 or 7 from about the, looks like it's about the 6-yard line. We'll call it 3rd and 6. And up to the line of scrimmage for the 3rd down play. Be a big stop for the Indians here, deep into their own territory. Play the field position battle here. Quarterback, it's another quarterback keeper. He goes right up the middle, right side, maybe half a yard or a yard, but we are going to have a 4th down. We're going to have a 4th down in about 4 to 5. I would imagine the Academy would elect to punt here, having the ball at their own 8-yard line. We've got number 12, Levi Hart, back and ready to return the punt if they do indeed decide to go that direction. But their quarterback is running back on the field, although at this grade level especially, quarterbacks are known to be punters as well. Keep the same guy back there to throw it or punt it. They're lined up, but hard to tell what they're going to do here. And they do punt it. They get the punt off. Hart's coming up to the ball here. The ball lands about the 30-yard line and stays put. It's going to take a roll in favor of the Academy to about the 35-yard line, and that's where it's going to be down. So we're going to have Strasburg ball at the 35-yard line going in. See if we can get a score here with excellent field position. Quarterback number 2, Brody Hopwood, trots out onto the field, and we'll see what we can get going offensively here. Strasburg has been throwing the ball pretty well so far this season, so I don't know if the Academy got word of that, but they do have a pretty deep safety there, probably 20 yards downfield, 15 yards downfield. We'll see if he stays back or if he's going to try to pop up. Hopwood's in shotgun. We got 3, Aiden Marrero going in motion around the right side, takes the handoff. He gets wide, gets to that right edge. He picks up the 1st down, and he's going to go out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. Let's see where they place it. It is a 1st down out of bounds. It's going to be right about the 23-yard line. So we're going to have 1st and 10 from the 23. That was about a 12-yard pickup around that right side for Aiden Marrero. And Hopwood will line up again in shotgun. He'll send number 9, Colton Holloway, in motion up the left side for the handoff, and Colton will get the outside handle there. He's going to go all the way for a score. So he goes in from about 23 yards out and gets that touchdown up the left side. Went to the wide side of the field there, and he's able to get that 23-yard touchdown run. We'll have the Indians lining up here to go for 2 after that touchdown. Lots of improvements from these kids here, watching them over the years growing up, and the outside blocking, you know, they have a lot of team speed, so that outside blocking is very important, and they've taken some big strides this year. We got the snap and shotgun. Rylan Dameron's going to take the snap, flip it back to Aiden Marrero, and he's going to throw it over to the right side for a good 2-point conversion to Brody Hopwood, the quarterback, who snuck out down that right side. So we had a snap to number 17, Rylan Dameron, pitched it backwards to number 3, Aiden Marrero, while the quarterback, number 2, Brody Hopwood, ran a route out to that right side of the end zone. And Marrero was able to find him with the pass. So we've got a completed 2-point conversion, so we've got a score of 8-0 in favor of the Strasburg Hemphill Middle School Indians. And as I was saying, yeah, these kids are really learning the game. They're figuring out how to do things the right way. That blocking around the outside, you know, which they've struggled with over the years, is really coming through for them now, as they've got a lot of team speed around the outside. So you got to be able to block at that receiver position and that tight end position, which they've been doing a really good job of here this season. Dameron out for the kickoff. He's going to put it up. The Academy's going to catch it about the 15-yard line and work their way up the field. And he's going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. We've got a great open field tackle and a solo tackle, number 7 for Strasburg, Daniel Ontiveros. So Daniel gets that tackle, solo tackle at about the 25-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Academy. Got about 75 yards to go for their score. So the Strasburg Hemphill Middle School Indian defense trots out onto the field. And we'll see if we can get them in another 3 and out like last possession. The Academy lines up and they're ready to go. Their quarterback stays back in shotgun. He's run it every single time so far. He's going to run it up the middle again. He's going to go through a couple guys, but they gang tackle him. Got a whole tribe of Indians there for a gain of about 3. So we're going to have about a 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Right out there, kind of between the 27, 28-yard line, 27 and a half. We'll call it the 28, but we've got a 2nd and 7. The Academy's run 4 offensive plays, and it has been a quarterback run up the middle every single play so far. So we'll see if they stick with that game plan or if they're going to try to vary this a little bit, keep the Indians guessing. Defense is staying strong out there as the safeties creep up just a little bit. We've got the quarterback and shotgun, same formations. We have no wideouts, very tight formations. He's going to take the snap here and fake a handoff to nobody, but then he's going to get some clear space up the right side. And he is going to pick up a 1st down. So he held the ball like a play-action fake, like he was going to hand off to a running back, but there was no running back. And then he was able to scamper around the right side, pick up about 8 yards. They needed 7, they got 8. So the quarterback's able to pick that up. We've got now 5 offensive plays for the Academy and 5 quarterback runs. So we'll see if the Indians can key in on that. We're going to have a 1st and 10 for the Academy, right about the 36-yard line now. And we'll line up in the same formation here. The Academy in a tight shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to take the snap. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw, and he gets his receiver, number 32, out there on the flat. It's going to be a pickup of about 8 yards. So he rolls out to the right. He does pass it this time. They had a tight end kind of sneak out in that flat, and he was able to get that ball and make an 8-yard run. So we are going to have a 2nd down and 2. Right in front of the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 2 to go for the Academy. See if the Indian defense can stand strong here. The Academy lines up for the snap in the same formation. Quarterback takes it off the ground, but he's going to run right up the middle. He's going to get the 1st down. And a whole bunch of Indians are there to tackle him right about the 51-yard line. So he does pick up the 1st down. He needed 2. He got about 6 or 7. We're going to be at the 51-yard line now in Indians territory as they push toward their goal. 1st down and 10 now for the Academy from the 49-yard line. Sorry. Quarterback takes the snap and shotgun, rolls to the left this time. He's going to pass. Receiver does catch it. He got behind the defensive backs over there, and he's going to go for a touchdown. So they roll out to the left, throw about a 10-yard pass. He got behind those defensive backs on that side. A couple missed tackles chasing from behind, and he's going to go for a 49-yard score. That is number 29, if I can see right from here, for the Academy. 29, might be 39. But either way, it is a score for the Academy, so we are sitting at 8-6. And we'll see if the Indians can stop their two-point conversion here. It's going to be quarterback run up the middle. He's going to get stopped short. He's going to get stopped short right about the half-yard line. Boy, the Indians buckled down there in the middle and stopped him short because that was really close. He got just about to the goal line but held up short. So we're going to have kickoff from the Academy coming. It's going to be Strasburg ball. We've got an 8-6 lead for your Hemphill Middle School Indians, and we'll be back out on the offensive side of the ball. The tricky part of the formation for the Academy is that they go into the same formation every time, but they're running quite a few different things out of it. So they've got their two tight ends on both sides who are making the appearance of blocking, and then they're slipping out for a couple of those passes on that last drive. And they were able to get behind our defensive backs. So we'll have to make some adjustments defensively to that, make sure that we can see when that's coming. You know, in this 11-man football, it's not very often you don't have a couple wideouts out there spreading the field a little bit, but these guys like to keep it tight. So we'll have to make those adjustments as needed. And the Academy is lined up to kick off here. We've got Strasburg out to receive. Your deep man is number 12, Levi Hart. And just in front of him, we've got number 5, Jaden Miller, and number 9, Colton Holloway. And the kick is off. It's going to go a little short. Jaden Miller is going to step up and take that one right about the 25-yard line. He's going to make his way up the field. He's past the 40, across midfield, all the way to the opposing, we'll call it the 43-yard line. So Jaden Miller with a great kick return. Took it about the 25, went about 30 yards-ish, all the way to the Academy 43-yard line. So we'll start there on offense for Strasburg. Only took us 2 plays last time down the field to score. We'll see if we can play with the same efficiency on this possession. Hopwood out at quarterback again. We'll have sort of a pistol formation here. We'll have Hopwood under center this time. He took 2 snaps from shotgun last trip, but he'll be under center here. He's going to take it, and he's going to hand off to Rylan Damron, number 17, up the middle. Damron's going to carry a handful of the Academy players with him to pick up around 7 or 8 yards. We'll see where they spot it. We're going to be about the 36-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 7 on first down, so we've got a 2nd and 3 coming up from the 36-yard line. Hopwood back in the shotgun formation again this time here. He's got Rylan Damron to his side. He's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to throw it out and bubble pass to Colton Holloway, number 9. He's going to put a stiff arm, get around the first defender. He's going to go up that sideline. He gets all the way down to about the 6-yard line. We'll see where they put him. I think they're going to put him about the 5-yard line. So about a 40-yard run there from number 9 Holloway up that left side. That's the same type of run that they scored on last time, but this time it was a little bubble pass out to the side, out to that left receiver slot. So we've got them huddling up here. Ball at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal Hopwood back in shotgun again. Empty backfield here for Hopwood. He takes the snap. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to make the pass to Holloway, but it's a little bit out in front of him. It's going to be incomplete. He did have a defender right on his tail. Pretty good play by that defensive back. So I think Hopwood had to throw it a little bit further out than he would have liked to, so that his receiver would have been the only one to be able to get there. But just a little bit too far, and he couldn't quite get there. So we've got a second down now. Second down and goal from the 5-yard line. And we're going to have the same look here. We're going to have empty backfield with Hopwood in the shotgun. He's going to send number 3, Marrero, in motion. Fake to him, but he's going to put it up to the left side to Jaden Miller. It's going to go through Miller's hands there. Defender had a hand up, so it might have blurred his vision a little bit, but we don't complete that one. So we're going to have a third and goal now from the 5-yard line. See if we can dial something up here. 2 chances at it. Hopwood's going to run to the sideline to talk to his offensive coordinator, Chad Hopwood. He's going to relay in the play to his team here. All right, we get the Indians lined up here. We're going to have Hopwood in shotgun. We got, just to the left of him, we got Ryland Dameron. It's going to be a fake handoff there and a pitch forward to number 9, Holloway, who's going to scamper in up that left side for another touchdown. So they faked the handoff and then had a little pitch play out in front for Holloway coming around that left side again, and he's able to cut up field, get those 5 yards in for that touchdown. So we're going to have another 2-point conversion here coming up. Score now 14-6 with the Indians in the lead. We'll see if they can capitalize on this 2-point conversion as well and get to that 16 mark. Out of the huddle here. Hopwood in shotgun, empty backfield. I would imagine they'll send somebody in motion here, and it is going to be Holloway in motion. Fake the handoff to him, rolls to the right, tosses it up. It's going to be no good. The pass intended for... Can't quite tell from here, but they're running off, and I can tell you. Pass intended for, I'm guessing, Dalton Velasco, just based on how he's running. And that was Dalton Velasco that was intended for. Just a little out of his reach. And incomplete for that pass, so no good on that 2-point conversion. So we are still sitting at 14-6, Indians on top. Indians lined up to kick off again. We've got Ryland Dameron waiting for the football. Throw it out on the tee there, and we're going to kick off again over to the academy. Last kickoff was about as good as it gets. Dameron pinning him down to the 1-yard line. And we'll see if we can have some good luck and good fortune on this kickoff as well. Ball out to Dameron. And we're ready for the kickoff here. Everybody's set. We got a little bit of breeze blowing in here. I think a storm is rolling in. So Dameron kicks it off. It's going to bounce about the 25-yard line. They're going to pick it up. It's actually the quarterback who picks it up. He's going to run for about 10 yards and get slammed by number 34, Dalton Velasco, and a couple others, but I think Dalton Velasco there took the brunt of that hit and drove him the other way. Great open field tackle there on that quarterback who was running pretty well full speed ahead. Met him right about the 38-yard line and didn't give up any space after that. So it's going to be the Academy football at the 38-yard line in their own territory, heading the other direction. We'll see if those Strasburg defensive backs can make some of those adjustments in order to keep those tight ends in check. And the wind is starting to howl here now down on the field level. The storms and the weather is rolling in here as we get close to the end of the first quarter. We've got the academy lined up on offense. They're in that same formation. They've got the quarterback dropped back. They've got a couple tight ends off the line of scrimmage and one running back who's just behind one of the tackles. But we're going to have a timeout on the field. I believe that's a timeout from the academy. But boy, you see that weather kick up quickly in Colorado, and that's what just happened here. It was just about as calm as could be, and then all of a sudden the wind's picking up and things are blowing around everywhere. Could definitely affect the passing game for the rest of this one here. So a timeout on the field. We're going to have the football with the academy coming out on the 38-yard line in their own territory, 1st and 10. The Indians really haven't given up much defensively. They gave up the 1 first down, maybe 1 or 2 first downs, and then it was just the one long 49-yard pass play that beat them deep for their 1 score. So we'll see what they can do here. They do have a running back in the backfield on this possession. He's going to hand off to him. He's going to have number 71 around the left side, though. Marrero is able to get a, or nope, sorry, that's Jaden Miller. Jaden Miller, number 5. That 5 looked like a 3. But Miller is able to catch up to him in the backfield, get him low. Pretty good sized running back there, so it's a good hit delivered by Jaden Miller. And good job getting low and getting those ankles. Can't go anywhere if your ankles are wrapped up. And Miller gets him in the backfield there, so he's going to have a tackle for loss there, solo tackle for loss. So we're going to have 2nd down and about 10.5 or 11 coming up for the academy. A little bit of confusion offensively for academy on the lineup there. They've still got their 2 tight end, 1 running back formation. Quarterback can take it up the middle again. He's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Who do we have in there? We've got 99 Mason Dickens in there on the hit, and number 17 Rylan Damron in there on the hit. Dickens did a good job there, really blowing up the backfield. Quarterback couldn't get much going. Dickens had pushed his defender as well as getting himself into the ball there. So we've got a 3rd down and 10.5-ish coming up for the academy. Quarterback's back in that shotgun again. He's going to take it and he's going to run to the right side. Same quarterback sneak up the right side. He's going to pick up about 8 here. So he does get some positive yardage out of that. Makes it up to about the 45-yard line. So we're going to have a 4th and 3 from the 45-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. So at the end of the 1st quarter here, we've got Strasburg, Hemphill Middle School Indians on top in the lead, 14-6 over the academy. Ball's going to be placed at the 45-yard line with 3 to go for the academy. So it is going to be 4th down here to start the 2nd quarter. And we're going to have a 4th and 3 from that 45-yard line in their own, in the academy's own territory. So they haven't quite gotten to that midfield mark yet. This is kind of a nice change of pace weather-wise from some of those 90, 95, 100-degree football days we've had the past few weeks. Sometimes it's hard to play football in those kinds of conditions and stay hydrated. So it's kind of a nice change of pace for these guys, staying a little bit cooler. And by the time the season's over, we'll be playing in 30 degrees in snow. So, and we're out here. Teams are out to start the 2nd quarter. The academy breaks the huddle on the offensive side. Strasburg's lined up on defense. Same formation for the academy, 2 tight ends, quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, roll to the right. He's looking for that same pass they ran last possession. Oh, he gets Rylan Damron off his feet and is able to go for a few more. Trying to see where they're going to call him down here. Looks like he might have been forced out of bounds. Short of the line of scrimmage. I think he lost a yard. So we are going to get him pushed out of bounds. Short of the line of scrimmage and about 4 yards short of the 1st down marker. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. The quarterback made a nice pump fake, got Rylan Damron off his feet, but we had a whole whole tribe of Indians following up behind him who was able to push him out of bounds. So we're going to have first down now. The Indians offense comes out on the field. Brody Hopwood out there at quarterback still, getting the plays called in from offensive coordinator Chad Hopwood, who I must say has done an excellent job offensively this year in his new role as offensive coordinator for this middle school team. Very creative, lots of good stuff going on offensively, which is always fun to see here for these kids.
Max, you okay up there? If it gets crazy on you, you get down here. If it gets crazy up there, get down here immediately.
Still got lots of these wind gusts coming up. It's not sustained, but boy, these are some pretty powerful gusts out here. And we've broken the huddle here, so we've got the Indians coming up to the line of scrimmage for their first down play. We've got 1st and 10 Indians in the academy territory at about the 44-yard line. Hopwood's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket and roll to the left. Finds an open receiver. That's Aiden Marrero. But the play gets called dead. So the pass was completed to number 3, Marrero, but it looks like the call on the field is Marrero accidentally stepped out of bounds before coming back in to catch the pass. And by rule, player can't catch the pass after going out of bounds. So that's going to be ruled incomplete, even though we caught it. So we're going to have a incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10, again from the 44-yard line. Hopwood sends Holloway in motion. He's going to hand off to him, but it's going to be a reverse to Marrero coming around that right side. He's got some lead blockers out there. He's going to get that edge, slow up a little bit. He's going to get tackled around the waist right about the 32-yard line. So I think it's going to be enough for a first down. He gets about 12 yards on the play. And yes, they are going to give him that first down, so they're moving the chains. Marrero gets from the 44 to the 32, 12-yard gain. Move those chains, and we've got a first down, new set of downs here at the 32-ish yard line. And those wind gusts are still howling. Hopwood under center this time, pistol formation. Dalton Velasco at fullback behind him, and Rylan Dameron at running back in the backfield. Hand up straight up to the middle to Rylan Dameron. He's going to get about 6 yards, we'll say. 5 or 6. We're going to have a second and 5-ish. And with as much speed as this Indians team has around the outside, got to still get that ball up the middle every once in a while, catch them off guard. You know, those defenders are going to be waiting for those kickouts and all that outside motion. You can catch them off guard with some of those runs right up the gut. We're going to have Hopwood right under center this time. He's got Holloway in motion to the left. He's coming across. He does get the handoff. Holloway around the left side. He's got some open field here. He's got Jaden Miller out blocking in front of him. Holloway's able to get the corner. Cut back in and be pushed out of bounds about the 5-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. We might have a block in the back or a hold. Looks like it's going to be a holding on the offense. They might have caught Jaden Miller out there as that lead blocker. Doing a great job staying in front of him. Must have got his hands just wrapped around him. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be here. The officials are discussing. And it is a hold, and it is on the offense.
Starting to what? Okay, you want to bring it down? We got plenty of room down there. Are you okay, or do you want to bring it down? We can bring it down.
And the academy is going to accept the penalty.
Here, if you can cover up a little bit, but we got to make sure you're safe first, though.
So they're going to accept the penalty, but it is from the spot of the foul. And even with the penalty, they are able to pick up that first down. So all the yardage gets pulled back just a little bit. But they did have enough yardage there.
Did you hold on to that?
to maintain that first down. So Hopwood's going to pick that up in the shotgun now. He's going to look left to Ryland Dameron, pass it out. Dameron's got a lot of open field in front of him. Oh, we're going to have another holding penalty. I think it's Holloway on that left side this time. Dameron's again about down to the 5-yard line, but we are going to have another holding call here on the Indians. So after the holding penalty, it's going to back him up another 10 yards. I'm pretty sure it was number 9, Colton Holloway, on that left side there trying to contain that end. We're going to have a first down and 16-ish. First and 16 from about the 31-yard line. Hopwood's going to get the shotgun snap, throw it over to Marrero for kind of a bubble screen outside. Marrero's going to pick up about 4 yards before he goes down about the 32-yard line. So we're going to have a third down play coming up. It's going to be about 3rd and 14. Sorry, excuse me. With the penalties, we're maintaining downs here. So it is second down about 14 from the 27-yard line. Holloway goes in motion, but the handoff goes to Dameron up that left side. He's got some space, but they're gaining on him there. Oh, he's going to break through 3 tackles, break through 4 tackles, just about break through 5 tackles. And that's going to be a long gain. He's going to pick up somewhere around 20 yards on that, all the way down to the 6-yard line. So Dameron goes from the 27 to the 6-yard line, about a 21-yard pickup, and it's going to be Indians ball, first and goal, going into their end zone. The Indians break the huddle, and we've got Hopwood back in shotgun. Lots of wideouts out here. We got Holloway going in motion to the left. He's going to get the handoff, but it's going to be reversed to Marrero around the right side. And Marrero is going to have a little bit of trouble getting outside, gets pulled down by the shoulder pad. Looked like it was close to a horse collar there, but I think they got him around front of that shoulder, right about the 5-yard line, maybe a hair in front of that 5-yard line. So it's going to be second down Indians, second and goal from the 5. And the Indians break the huddle here for second down play. Hopwood in the shotgun again, 4 wideouts. He's got Miller, Marrero, Velasco, and Holloway out wide. Empty backfield, takes the shotgun snap, rolls to the right. He's going to make the throw to Holloway, but it was kind of similar to the last time down the field on the opposite side where the defender was pretty close behind him, didn't have much separation. So Hopwood's got to throw it out a little bit too far in front of him so the defender can't get to it, and an incomplete pass. So we're going to have a third down now, third and goal from the 5-yard line. Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter, just about to halftime here. Sure would be nice to be able to punch this in here. Third and goal from the 5. We've got Hopwood under center. He's going to hand off to Dameron up the middle, and Dameron's going to go for a touchdown. All those outside plays, all that work around the outside does wonders for you when you can set everything to go right up the middle again. So we go back into that kind of pistol formation, the I formation that time with Hopwood under center and Velasco in that fullback spot, and Dameron gets the handoff from the tailback position. Right up the middle for 6. So we've got a score of 20-6. We got the Indians breaking the huddle here for the 2-point conversion. Let's see what Coach Hopwood can draw up here for quarterback Hopwood. He's going to take the snap and shotgun, roll out to the right. He's going to try to make that pass to Holloway again, and they get it this time. They are able to connect. Third try as a charm. Got him on about that 5-yard out. So the pass from Hopwood to Holloway is complete, just in the front of the end zone, and we are going to have a 22-6 score. Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. And we're going to have a Indians kickoff back over to the academy. All right, we got Damron gets the kickoff. It's a short kick. Looked like Damron whiffed on that one a little bit. It only goes about 20 yards, and it's downed immediately at the 40-yard line of the academy. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the academy at their own 40-yard line. And we'll see what the Indians can do to stop them here. The academy has only run one play in Indian territory from that 49-yard line, just inside Indian territory, and that's the one that went for a touchdown pass, that 49-yard touchdown pass. And that's the only play that they've been able to run inside Indian territory. So we'll try to keep them out here as they start from just inside the 40-yard line, so about the 39 3/4 yard line here. And they're going to line up in that same position. 2 tight ends off the line of scrimmage, 1 running back in the backfield, and the snap's going to go to the quarterback in shotgun. There is a penalty on the play. We've got a false start on the academy. That was going to be a quarterback rollout to the left. Unclear if he was planning on running that thing or trying to get one of those passes out to the side there. But regardless, we're going to have a 5-yard false start penalty, and we're going to have 1st and 15 now for the academy from their own, just inside their own 35-yard line. We're going to have the same formation here from the academy, the 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Quarterback's going to take it, go up the left side, but we're going to have another flag. We're going to have another false start. So the academy is just shooting themselves in the foot here. That looked like that was the same play they were trying to run last time with that quarterback taking the shotgun snap, rolling out to the left. Not sure if he was planning on passing or running. But either way, we've got another false start penalty, 5 more yards, and we're going to have a 1st and 20. From here, we've got a timeout from the academy. So they are going to take the timeout, probably address those false start penalties. And we'll be back at it from the 30-yard line now. Moving the wrong direction here, the academy is. We'll have a 1st down and 20 play from their own 30-yard line. Really solid play defensively here from the Indians so far. The penalties help, obviously, but like I mentioned, only 1 play has been run inside Indian territory, and that was the 49-yard touchdown from that 49-yard line. Aside from that, they've kept them out, kept them away. We'll see if we can buckle down here again before halftime, not let them get another score before halftime, and see what we can do with it. And the officials are calling the teams out. We've got water out, coaches out. And the teams jog back onto the field here as the academy gets lined up for the 1st and 20 snap. So they get lined up in a familiar formation. Quarterback's going to take the shotgun snap from 5 yards deep. He's going to roll right. He's looking to pass. Oh, but he's going to get caught way back in the backfield. That is Rylan Damron, who goes on the blitz on that 1st and 20 play. And they're going to lose, they're going to lose 10 more yards. And we are going to have a 2nd down and 30 from the 20-yard line now, just inside the 20-yard line. So the Strasburg Indian defense is lined up for their 2nd down play. We've got 2nd and 30. Another similar formation from the academy here with their double tight end look. Going to take the shotgun snap 5 yards deep, hand it off around the left side. He's got a little bit of space, but a whole tribe of Indians coming up. They're going to tackle him about the 21. So he had some open field in front of him. Kept going sideways, and that Indian speed just beat him to the outside. So he's going to pick up, about 2 yards. So we've got a 3rd and 28 from the 22-yard line. And Damron's going to come out. Those are a couple big tackles from him. We had a whole bunch of Indians in on that one. We had Damron, we had Miller, we had Holloway. I think Marrero was in there on that one too. There were about 5 red jerseys in on that tackle. And 3rd and 28 coming up. Good time for some defensive substitutions. Get some guys some rest here. And we're going to see the same formation from the academy. We'll have the quarterback take that 5-yard deep shotgun snap. He's going to fake a couple handoffs. They're going to fumble. They fumble. They fumble. Let's see who ends up with it. So quarterback took the snap, faked the handoff one direction, gave the handoff the other direction, faked to the left, went to the right. Fumble on the exchange from quarterback to running back, and it looks like they recover their own fumble. So the academy does retain possession, but that means it's going to be 4th and 30 again. They lost a couple yards on that fumble. So it's going to be 4th and 30 yards to go from their own about 19.5-yard line. I think this play screams punt. Academy comes out to the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback and punter is back in the backfield. He's not very deep, though. He's backing up just a little bit. He's about 7 yards deep now instead of 5. And he is going to punt. That's a good punt. Goes quite a while. It lands about the 45-yard line, and it's going, keeps going, but Levi Hart backs up to pick it up, and he's going to make a couple moves, make a couple guys miss. He's going to start running around that right side. He does fumble. They had caught him about the 48-yard line, twisted him around a little bit, and the ball did come out, but I think the Indians were able to recover. And yes, it looks like number 51. Looks like number 51 comes up with that fumble recovery. Let's see here. That is Brylan Price. So Brylan Price with a big fumble recovery there to save that possession. We've got just over a minute left here before the half, and that would have been a big turnover there if the academy gets the ball back with just over a minute left at the right about midfield with a chance to score before half. But instead, Price is able to pick up the Hart fumble. We've got Indian first down. We got 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, from their own 49-yard line, and we'll see what we can do here in the last minute and 22 seconds before the half. Hopwood back in the shotgun. We got 4 wide, and Damron kind of in a tight end position here. Snap is back to Hopwood, rolls left. He gets the ball up, goes through Marrero's hands and falls into Holloway's hands. So that was, I'm not sure if it was tipped or if it was meant for Holloway. I'm not sure what was going on there, but goes. Marrero tried to jump for it, couldn't quite get to it, but then Holloway was back there behind him to get the grab a little bit low and pick up the first down. So we've got Indian first down now at the 40-yard line, at the academy 40-yard line. 1st and 10, 40 yards to score. Indians break the huddle. We'll see what Coach Hopwood dials up for the 2-minute drill here. The clock is still ticking, right about a minute now. Hopwood's going to take the shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff to Damron, gives it to Miller in the middle, going up the right side. Miller's able to beat a couple guys to the outside, but does get caught. He's going to go down after about a 3-yard gain, and we're going to have a timeout, Indians. So the ball is going to be about the 37-yard line, we'll say. It's pretty close to the 37-yard line. Picks up about 3 yards, and we're going to have a 2nd and 7. With 49 seconds left when the Indians took that timeout. Coach Hopwood, Coach Marrero, Coach Bongard, all out there with the offensive side for the Indians. And we'll see what they can come up with for this last 49 seconds. Big chance here, big opportunity to get another touchdown on the scoreboard here in the last minute. Try to go up by another score here before halftime. We're sitting at 22-6, Indians on top. Would be nice to push it right up there to 28 or 30-6, depending on a 2-point conversion. So we'll wait for him to break the huddle here as the officials start to call him out. We're going to have coaches out, water out. The teams trot back onto the field. We got Indians ball here on the near hash. We're going to have a shotgun formation here, 4 wide. We've got Miller and Marrero wide to the left. We've got Velasco and Holloway wide to the right. Dameron goes to the left tight end. Hopwood's going to send Holloway in motion. He's going to give him the handoff around that left side. He's going to get outside. Good block outside by Jaden Miller. They catch Holloway, but he's going to drag him for about 5 yards and go down at the 21. But we do have a flag. We do have a flag on the play. Let's see what the officials have here. So Holloway able to pick up, around 20 yards, but I think it's going to come back. Yes, we've got a holding on the offense. I think it was one of the linemen. I'm not sure exactly what number they called. They don't have the fancy microphones out there on the officials that they do in the games you'd watch on TV. So we've got a holding on the offense. Not sure who it was on. Not that it matters. It's a team hold, so we've got a, let's see what they're going to call here. Should be a first down. They're past the first down line, even with the hold. After the yardage, bringing it back 10 yards from the spot. We're going to have, because it was a hold quite a ways downfield. The official's picking up the ball. We might be respotting it here. We might have to back the Indians up a little bit more. So yes, he is going to walk off some more yardage. I guess they didn't give us quite enough, so we're going to have a second down here after the holding penalty that was accepted. Nullifies the 20-yard pickup by Holloway around that left side, so we're going to have a second down and 6 or 7. Shotgun snap to Hopwood. He's going to drop back. He's going to pass to the left. He's got Marrero wide open. Good catch. He's going to work it up the left side of the field there. Makes one guy miss. Gets past the second guy. Use that speed to get past the third guy. But he does tap him on the shoulder and gets pushed out of bounds, which is a good thing, going out of bounds if you're not going to score. Right about the 10-yard line. So we've got 30 seconds here now left in this first half. Marrero gets pushed out right at the 10-yard line, so it's going to be Indians ball on the far hash. First and goal going in. Marrero did a great job there getting open. He was wide open on that route. I'm not sure if the defensive back lost him or if he gave him that quick step. But we've got Hopwood in the shotgun again, 4 more wide again. Holloway goes in motion to the left, gets the handoff, reverses it again to the right. We've seen this 3 or 4 times. Doesn't work this time. The Indians are going to call another timeout here. So we've got a loss of 4. I think they've seen that one too many times now, that reverse handoff from Holloway to Marrero. So it's going to be second and goal from about the 14-yard line. And the Indians with the timeout. So we'll see what Coach Hopwood can draw up here. 25 seconds left after that timeout. I believe the Indians have 1 timeout left to burn. So we'll see if we can get something going outside to get out of bounds if they don't score. And for the Academy, boy, this sure would be a nice time to buckle down and stop the Indians from going in to go up another score before half. So coach is out, Waters out. The teams trot back onto the field for the second down play. We've got 2nd and 14-ish, second and goal from the 14. And we've got Hopwood in shotgun. We've got Rylan Dameron in the backfield next to him now. We've got 3 wide out to the right side. Velasco, Holloway, and Marrero, and then Jaden Miller split out left all by himself. Hopwood's going to take the shotgun snap, hand off to Dameron right up the middle, and this is what we're talking about here. Dameron's able to go all 14 yards and score. Keep spreading them out, spreading them out, spreading them out, run the reverses, run the bubble passes out to the outside, run all this stuff out to the outside, and then when they least expect it, get it going right back up the middle. So Hopwood takes it in shotgun, hands it off straight up the middle to Dameron, who's able to go without being touched until about the 2-yard line. And then, you know, he was able to run someone over there at the 2-yard line to get into the end zone. So we've got the Indians out to the line of scrimmage now for the 2-point conversion. We've got Hopwood in shotgun, 4 wide. He's going to send Marrero in motion, fake the handoff to him, throw it to the left side out to Miller, and it's going to be caught. Good throw, good catch. Miller's going to catch it just inside the pylon on the far side of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Great execution there. So we've got a score now with 20 seconds left in the first half. Indians 30, the Academy 6. So we're going to have an Indians kickoff here again. We'll see if Damron can get a hold of this one a little bit better than he did the last one. He's had a couple really great kickoffs, and the last one he kind of whiffed on. So we'll see if he can get a hold of this one before the half and put the Academy in a hard spot before they head in for the break. Damron gets that ball teed up. And we're just about lined up and ready for the kickoff here. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Damron back. He goes ahead and boots it, but he gets way under it this time. It's only going to go not very far in the air. Oh, but hey, we have something here. The Indians end up with the ball. So Damron gets way underneath the ball, pops it really high into the air, which you don't see very often. I think he topped the top of the ball last time, so he tried to get further underneath it. The ball went about 15 yards in the air before it hit. Nobody from the Academy touched it, so the Indians went over there, and I think number 7 was the one to recover it. Number 7, Daniel Ontiveros, is the one who recovers. So the Indians are pumped here. They've got another chance at it here from the 40-yard line, from the Academy 40-yard line with about 19 seconds left. So you think we're going to see some deep balls here. Got Hopwood in the shotgun. We've got Damron in the backfield with him. And we've got Miller and Marrero split left. We've got Velasco and Holloway split right. So we'll see what they can dial up here on first down. 1st and 10 from the 40. Takes the snap. They're going to run some deep routes here. Hopwood gets it across the middle, complete to Miller in the middle. He is going to pick up a first down. But we do have a flag on the play in the backfield. I believe that was a roughing the passer penalty, which you don't see here in middle school football very often. I didn't even see it. I was looking downfield at the catch and the run. So let's see what the officials come up with here. It's getting so windy the officials can't hear each other, so they're having to run all the way over to each other. As it sits, we've got the ball at the 25-yard line now. Had about a 15-yard pass play there to Miller right in the middle. Now we've got Indian ball at the 25, 1st and 10 with 13 seconds left in the half. We're going to have a couple deep passes here, preferably to the sideline. I don't think we can afford to throw another one up the middle. Just not enough time left. I think we do have one timeout left, if I'm not mistaken, which we could burn with a play up the middle, but it'd be easier for everyone to get it to the outside. All right, so that was the penalty, which is only 5 yards here. So it's the play yardage plus the penalty yardage. So they're going to mark off 5 more yards to the end of that run. So that ends up being a 20-yard gain off the 15-yard pass and the 5-yard penalty. And we're going to have Strasburg 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, from the Academy 20-yard line to score. And we've got Hopwood. We've got an I formation here. Hopwood under center with Velasco in the fullback spot and Damron at tailback. We'll see if they do another one up the middle. They're going to fake it up the middle. Hopwood drops back, rolls to the right. He's got Holloway out in the flat, but he's going to throw it away. Smart decision there by Hopwood. Holloway was covered up pretty well, even if he caught it. Good chance of being tackled there in bounds, so Hopwood decides to throw it over his head and throw it out of bounds to stop the clock and give him a fighting chance for 1, maybe 2 more plays if they're lucky. So we've got Strasburg ball still. We've got 2nd down now, 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 6 seconds left now, 6 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for 1 play, depending on how fast it develops, maybe enough time for 2, but you might not count on it. Shotgun snap here. He's got 4 wide again. He's going to toss it up deep to Miller. Miller's going to make the catch, and he's going to fight through a couple tackles to get a score. He's going to get in. So as the clock hits 0, Miller is able to scoot across the goal line. He juked one guy, and then he kind of had one guy on his back that he carried across the goal line there. Great catch and run by Miller. Wasn't sure he was going to be able to get in after he caught that. I thought I might pitch it backwards to Marrero, who was in the same area. But Miller was able to fake him out, get past the first guy, carry the second guy in. So we've got another Strasburg touchdown. And we've got a score of 36-6 now as the Indians line up for the 2-point conversion. And Hopwood's going to take the shotgun snap with 4 wide. Take it a little bit low. He's looking to the left. He's going to throw it up to Marrero, who can't quite get there. So that ball looked like it floated a little bit to the left in the wind. Missed it. Missed it. Incomplete pass for that 2-point conversion. So we're going to go into halftime here. 36-6, Indian lead. And we'll take that lead into the break. And we'll be back here with you for the start of the second half. All right, we are back for the second half here in Strasburg. The Hemphill Middle School Indians leading 36-6 over the Academy. We are working on getting you a new video stream. We've had to come down from up top here with all the wind and rain now as the weather starts to take a turn for the worst. So we are getting that video set up, but we can still bring you the audio in the meantime. Clock is set. Teams are out. Coach Hemphill, our fearless AD, is sprinting across the field, getting back up to this booth here. And we've got the officials sort of wandering around the field here. I'm not sure what they're looking for or what's going on, to be honest with you. Looks like the official has the Indians' tee had got left on from the kickoff where the Indians recovered their own kick. The tee had been left out on the field. So they removed that, and we've got the Academy lined up to kick off. So Strasburg, the Indians will receive the second half kickoff to open up here. We've got, who do we have deep here? Looks like we have Mason Dickens, number 99, deep to return. But it's going to go short. I think that's Emery Wagner is going to pick up the ball there. He's going for about 5 yards, 10 yards. He's over midfield. He makes a couple jukes, makes a few guys miss. Great run by Wagner there. He picks it up about the 40-yard line. And he's going to pick up around 25 yards on that return. Emery with some really good speed, but even more quickness. A lot of that side-to-side movement there from Emery Wagner. He makes a few guys miss. Gets all the way up. Let's see where they're going to spot it. All the way up to the 37-yard line. So we're starting with really, really good field position once again here. Strasburg ball, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line, from the Academy 37-yard line. So starting in enemy territory right from the get-go again here. Indians break the huddle. We've got Hopwood back in shotgun. We've seen this formation before here. We've got Miller and Marrero spread out to the left. And then out to the right, we've got Grant Wells in here, number 22, split to the right, along with number 9, Colton Holloway. And we're ready to play ball here. Marrero gets put in motion. Hopwood's going to hand it off, but they give the reverse to Holloway, who makes a juke in the backfield, gets around the outside. Good blocks on the outside. Holloway's going to cut it back up to the middle. He's going to pull back outside again, and he's going to get, let's see, the ball comes out. He got about to the 1-yard line. He was not able to get into the end zone. He got about to the 1-yard line. The ball did pop out, but I think that they're going to call him down. Looks like they spot him at about the 3-yard line. So that's about a 34-yard run from Holloway up around the left side. He kind of curled around the outside, got some space, cut it back up to the middle. Got a couple nice blocks there in the middle, and then cut it back out to the left side. Gets all the way to the 3-yard line here, so we're going to have Indians first down, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. We'll see if we can punch it in again here.
All I'm saying is there wasn't this many flags last game. It could already be in the 4th quarter. That was a pretty professional crew out there. Little back part.
You guys may be back.
Oh, you know what?
But the Academy did call a timeout there after that big pickup. Probably trying to settle their defense down and keep them in this game mentally here. So the Indians line up. We've got 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. We've got Hopwood back in shotgun. We've got Damron right next to him. I'd imagine this is going to be a run up the middle from Damron. but he fakes the Dameron. I think it was meant to go to Miller, but he was kind of covered up, so Hopwood's going to scoot out and then throw it to Miller for the touchdown. So the fake up the middle to Dameron. I think it was supposed to be a pitch forward to Miller coming across the right side, right in the middle there. But Miller was kind of covered up, so Hopwood decided to keep it, roll out to the right. But smartly, Miller kept running, found himself in the end zone, and then Hopwood hit him with the little 3-yard pass. So touchdown pass from Hopwood to Miller, and we've got a 42-6 score here now. Indians on top, getting set for the 2-point conversion.
Josh and I did way too much running. Kyle should have been doing all the running.
Hopwood's going to take the shotgun snap. He sends Daniel in motion. Daniel's going to get it around the right side, and he looks like he's got space, but they're gaining on him. He's going to scoot just inside the pylon on that far side of the end zone. So number 7, Daniel Ontiveros, he's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is good, so we've got now a score of 44-6 with that touchdown just 29 seconds into this third quarter here. So we still have 7:31 remaining in the third quarter. We've got a score of 44-6, Indians on top. And it looks like we've got the video feedback for you. Great work here. And we're going to have the kickoff coming up here from the Indians. The Academy back to receive. Looks like for the Academy, they have their quarterback who can pretty much do it all. He's back for the kickoff returns. He's the punter. He's the quarterback. And I can only tell by his bright orange shoes. Dameron with a good kick. He really gets a hold of it, but it does go out of bounds about the 17-yard line on the far side of the field. So that is going to be a penalty on the kickoff, out of bounds, and we're going to have those penalty yards marked off now, and the Indians will be out on defense. So the Academy comes out for an offensive possession. It seems like they haven't been on offense for a little while. Indians scored late in the second quarter, kicked off, recovered their own kickoff, scored again, and then the Academy kicked off to Strasburg to start the third quarter, and Strasburg went down and scored for another time here. So 3 Strasburg touchdowns before the Academies even had the ball back again. And the Academy will break their huddle here, down 44-6. Got the Indians back there on defense. We've seen this formation before. We've got the 2 tight end look. Quarterback in the shotgun 5 yards deep with 1 fullback sort of in front of him. He's going to roll left. Looks like he's looking to pass. He does, and his guy catches it for split second about the 40-yard line. It was about a 5-yard pass, but then it falls out of his hands, so it is going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Good coverage on the play. He would have been there for the tackle had he ended up holding on to that ball. But he drops it, and so it's going to be an incomplete pass and second down coming up for the Academy. And we've got lots of substitutions for the Indians here for the second down play. We've got 2nd and 10 for the Academy from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback's going to take the shotgun snap again. Looks like we've put our defensive line right there in the middle, kind of bunched them up in the middle together. Their quarterback breaks 1 tackle, sprints outside. But let's see, Josh Smith, number 25, is able to come up and make that tackle in space, hold him to about a 2-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up from the 37-yard line for the Academy. Indians still in a good defensive position here. Looks like they're scooting all their line here. They're doing a lot of the quarterback runs up the middle, so the linemen have all come all the way into the middle here, and we've got the linebackers split out a little bit wider. Rylan Dameron got into the backfield on that one. Almost had the quarterback for about a 5-yard loss, but the quarterback was able to spin out of it and pick up a couple before Josh Smith was able to come up and make the hit. So same formation here. We're going to have the quarterback take the shotgun snap about 5 yards deep. go right up the middle, right up the left side of the middle. He's going to get stopped by a few Indians here. We've got, let's see. Primary tackler is going to be number 62 on the defensive line there. And that is Lone Cardenas. So he's going to come up with a big stop there. Had a couple others fly in there to help him out, one of which being Ryland Dameron. I think Marrero was in there on that one. But number 62 there on the defensive line, Cardenas with that tackle. And we're going to have about a 4th and 5 here. So he did get a few on that play. We got about a 4th and 5 after the pickup of 3. We'll see here, down 44-6. We'll see if they decide to go for it or if they're going to go ahead and punt it away. We do have an Indian deep man, and he's going to go for it. So he's going to take the snap and run up the middle. He's going to get it, and he might go for longer. He's all the way across midfield, all the way to the Indians' 32-ish yard line. So sort of a low snap. I don't know if he was planning on punting or planning on running. It was a low snap, so he kind of fumbled it around for a minute. Probably had to run at that point because he was only about 6 or 7 yards back. Ends up running for a lot of yards, all the way down to the Indians' 33-yard line. So that was a pickup of about, somewhere around 25. Scampered around that left side for about 25 yards, and we've got a first down for the Academy. This is just going to be their second play in Indians territory the entire game so far as we approach the 5-minute mark of this third quarter here. We're seeing a little bit more creativity now from the Academy. They faked the high snap over the quarterback, who acted like he was jumping up to get it, and it was a long snap, but it actually went to the fullback there, who ran up the middle for about 3 yards before he got stopped by the whole Strasburg defensive line there. Great job by that defensive line holding them these last few plays. And we're lined up for our second down play here, 2nd and 7 from the Indians' 30-yard line. Quarterback's going to take the dribbling snap to him on the ground. He's going to pass it out, and it is complete for about a 15-yard pickup. So they are going to get another first down there. Got about 10, 12 yards out of that one. Going to be pushed out of bounds by, looks like Dalton Velasco, number 34, and number 24 was in on that one as well. Looked like they gang tackled them together. And that is Anthony Kettinger. So pass caught on the left side. Looked like he had some space there, but Velasco and Kettinger got out there to him pretty quickly, able to push him out of bounds. So we got a first down for the Academy now, right about the Strasburg Indians' 20-yard line. We've got a flag on the play. I looked away for just a second. I think that was a false start on the offense. So we're going to back him up 5 yards. It'll remain first down, but it'll be 1st and 15 now from the Indians' 25-yard line. And the Academy comes out for their first down play. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, who fumbles it. Gets dropped down there, and he's just going to lay on top of it. That's going to be about a 4-yard loss, but we have another flag on the play. Some of the Indians are clapping, and it is going to be on the offense again. I think we've got another false start here. I think some of those penalties on offense have sort of plagued the Academy here, putting themselves in difficult situations here throughout the game. So I'm not sure what that penalty was. It wasn't a false start because the Indians are going to decline it. They're going to decline it. So instead of 1st and 20, it's going to be 2nd and 15. They're just going to take the result of the play. Excuse me, it'll be 2nd and about 20. After that loss of 5 there on that fumbled snap. No sense in taking the 5-yard penalty. It would have ended up in the same spot and given them an extra down. So we'll take 2nd down and 20 from the 30-yard line of Strasburg now. Quarterback takes the shotgun snap. We've got more whistles. No penalty. We just have official whistles, so we're going to have an official timeout. I think they're just discussing things here from the Indian sideline out to the to the head official. Let's see what we got here. The balls are sort of laying out there. It definitely needs to be respot. All right, I think they've got it figured out. Let's see what we come up with here. All right, so going back to the previous play, they are going to take the penalty. I don't think they had the option to take or decline the penalty since they blew the ball dead. So it is going to be first down now. After that fumbled snap, 5-yard loss, it is going to be first down and about 20. But now the line judge is blowing his whistle and gathering the officials together. I'm not sure what else they could be discussing at this point. Oh, yes, he just didn't have the ball spotted at the right spot. So he moves the ball up to the correct spot, and we're ready to play here. First down and 20 from the Indians' 30-yard line. The Academy takes the snap, and Mason Dickens is going to shut him down right at the line of scrimmage there, and he's going to strip the ball at the same time. Looks like we're going to have Indians football, and we are. So great tackle. Mason Dickens meets the quarterback there at the line of scrimmage, rips his arm through on the way down, and is able to strip that ball out of his arm, and then he's able to recover the fumble. Great play there made by Dickens, and we're going to have the Indians back on offense now. So after the recovered fumble, we're going to have Indians first down from the 30-yard line right there at that same line of scrimmage. It's going to be 1st and 10 Indians going the other way now. The offense sprints out onto the field after the change of possession, and the Academy runs their defense out there. We've still got Hopwood out there. He's going to take the shotgun snap. We've got 4 wide still. And Marrero's going to go in motion to the right and take the handoff, but the play is going to be blown dead. The Academy is going to take a timeout here. So right before the snap, the Academy is going to take a timeout. So we've got a score of 44-6 with 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Indians on top. It's going to be 1st and 10 after that fumble recovery by Strasburg. At the 30-yard line. So they've got about 70 yards to go now. It does look like this will be a good opportunity for some of the younger kids. We've already seen some substitutions now with the 44-6 tally on the scoreboard. We've got some other kids out there, some of the younger kids able to get some experience here in a game like this. We'll try to see the numbers from here and relay on to you who that is. So right now, we've got Hopwood out there at quarterback still. We've got Marrero split wide, but Miller has been substituted out, and we have number 52. Number 52, Cash. Boy. Not going to say his last name right. Cash Schoenveld. Out there split wide, but we do have a penalty. I'm guessing false start as I was looking at this roster here, so we're going to back up 5 yards. We're going to have a Strasburg first down and 15 from the Strasburg 25-yard line. Now we're going the wrong way, too. And we've still got Hopwood in the game with Schoenfeld. Let me see here. Yep, Schoenfeld and Marrero split out to the left. And we've got, looks like number 22, I think it's Grant Wells, split out to the right, and I can't see the other number. Looks like 87 going in motion, and he's going to get the handoff. And he's going to pick up about 10 yards. Well, pick up about 11 yards, so it's a great gain. But remember, after the penalty, we still got about 4 more yards to pick up. 11-yard gain on 1st and 15, so we're going to have 2nd and 4. And we had number 87, Emilio Espino, around that left side there. Emilio's got a lot of speed, and so they're trying to get some of those youngsters with speed out there to make those outside plays just like some of these older kids. A lot of speed in these 7th and 8th grade classes this year. Hopwood's going to go under center this time. Same wideouts. Marrero's in motion behind him. Hopwood fumbles the snap. He's going to drop it, and they blow it dead for a false start. So before the fumbled snap, we've got a false start. Not sure who that was on, but we're going to back up another 5 yards. Lots of whistles, lots of flags here in this 3rd quarter. So we're going to get backed up. It's going to be about 2nd and 9 now. From the 30, I think they should put it at about 31. Looks like they're going to back us up an extra yard. Give us 2nd and 10 here from the Strasburg 30-yard line. Same lineup out there. We got Hopwood under center. Marrero and Schoenveld split out left. He's going to give the handoff to Marrero in motion to the right. Marrero's going to cut it up on that right side, cut it back outside then, juke a couple people. He's going to break through 2 tackles, but he's going to get hit pretty hard from behind, and he might have his wind knocked out of him after that one. He got tackled from behind pretty hard on that one, fell forward pretty hard right into the turf. It looks like he's getting up. He's going to be all right. But yeah, that could have been some air knocked out of him after that one. It's pretty good tackle from behind. So that was about a 25-yard pickup. So they are going to spot the ball at just across midfield now at the 48-yard line of the academy. So we'll call it a 22-yard pickup from Marrero around that right side. And we're going to have Strasburg coming out for the 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of the academy. Hopwood's going to send Levi Hart in motion with the fake handoff, but he's going to give it to Dameron up the middle. Dameron's going to hit up the left side. He's going to juke out the left side, and he's going to get really close to that 1st down marker. I think he's going to be about a yard and a half short. They're going to spot the ball well. And they're going to spot the ball at the 40-yard line of the academy, so it's going to be 2nd down and 2. They got to get to that 38-yard line for that 1st down. Hopwood still in there under center. He's got Grant Wells at fullback behind him and Dalton Velasco in the tailback spot, kind of in that I formation. He's going to fake to Wells, hand off to Velasco, go right up the middle. Got to pump those feet, Velasco. He's going to be stopped just short. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Picks up about 1 yard. Velasco's got to be better about pumping those legs. He got that ball, got the handoff, had a little bit of space, but looked like he hesitated just slightly. Get that ball upfield and punish through there. That's why they got him back there. He's one of the bigger kids. Playing tight end and some tailback, get punishing through that defense. So we're going to have a 3rd and 1 here from the academy 39-yard line. Just got to get to the 38. And the Indians break the huddle. Hopwood's going to be up under center. Velasco is the lone back behind him. He's going to send Marrero in motion, fake the handoff from Marrero, Velasco up the middle. He is going to get the 1st down, falls forward. A little bit more aggressive run that time. It's going to be about a 3-yard pickup. So 3rd and 1 gets 3. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Better run there by Velasco. Got tackled by a host of kids from behind, but able to fall forward and pick up that 1st down. Indians break the huddle. We got Hopwood in a shotgun formation. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. We've got Espino in motion coming from that right side around the left side, but we're going to have a flag. It's going to be another false start. Looks like we're having some issues when we send that guy in motion. Some of the linemen are getting excited and jumping just a little bit too soon. Just have to be patient and hold those spots. So we've got split out left now. We've still got number 3, Aiden Marrero out there, but we also have number 24, Anthony Cadinger, out there split wide left with him. Out to the right, we've got number 22, Grant Wells, and 87, Emilio Espino. Espino's going in motion again. He is going to get the handoff around that left side. Not able to quite get away from the tacklers this time, though. They read that pretty well. They were running that same play on the penalty the play before, so I think they were kind of expecting that one. And he's going to get him for no gain there. So the ball is still sitting at the 40-yard line. We're going to have 2nd and about 15 from the Academy 40-yard line. Might have to open it up a little bit here and get some of those passes going outside again. Clock is ticking down to the end of the 3rd quarter here. We've got about just under 30 seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. We got Hopwood in the shotgun. Same wideouts. He's going to take the shotgun snap after sending Espino in motion again. Gives him the handoff, but it's a reverse to Marrero around the right this time. Hopwood's out there lead blocking, gets a good block out there. Marrero is able to get the outside, and he might make it. Cuts back in at the 10-yard line, and he's going to go for a touchdown. So Marrero reading the blocks really well. Hopwood, the quarterback, gets out in front of him on that reverse. He's able to throw a really good block on one of the linebackers from the Academy. Marrero scoots outside, cuts back in about the 10-yard line, and then he's able to scamper back around the outside after juking through a couple kids to cross that goal line for another score. So we now have, and that was just as the 3rd quarter clock was expiring, and so we're going to have the 2-point try here down at the end zone with no time remaining on the clock here. To see if we can punch in that 2-point conversion. We've got a score of Strasburg, Hemphill Middle School Indians 50, and the Academy 6. We'll see if we can get this 2-point conversion in there. Hopwood takes the snap under center, gives it to Velasco in the middle. He gets stood up at the goal line, but he is going to fall forward again. So Velasco did a really good job that time of pumping his feet. Gets hit about the 1. The first time, keeps going to about the goal line where he got hit by a couple more kids, but he's able to push through and fall forward into the end zone. So the 2-point conversion is going to be good with that run up the middle from Dalton Velasco. So we're going to have a Indian kickoff back to the Academy here to start the 4th quarter. We've got 8 minutes back up on the clock for the last quarter of the game. And we're going to have, looks like Mason Dickens now, number 99, is out to kick for Ryland Dameron. And they forgot that the quarter ended, so they need to switch sides of the field here. So Dickens is going to put the tee down. And the Indians are going to get lined up in their spots on the kickoff team. The Academy back to receive. And Dickens has got the hand in the air, ready to kick off. And we're off here. Dickens makes contact. Good high kick. It's going to be caught at the 30-yard line. And he's going to run it. He gets about 5 yards, 10 yards. He's up past the 40. And he gets tackled by Dickens and others at about the 41, 40, well, they're going to give it to him about the 43-yard line. So lots of Indians in there on the tackle. Pretty good return. They got about a 13-yard return out of that off of a fairly short kick to one of the bigger kids up, not necessarily meant to return a kickoff. So they're going to place the ball about the 43, and we're going to have a first down for the Academy, 1st and 10. Score 52-6, Indians on top, with just over 7 minutes remaining here in the game. So the Academy breaks the huddle here. We've seen this formation before. He's going to take the snap about 5 yards deep, 2 tight ends, 1 fullback. And he's going to run to the right, and he's going to keep it, try to get outside. We've got one guy flying by him, misses the tackle. And he's going to end up picking up about 15 yards out of that one. I think that might have been Josh Smith there who flew up really aggressively, and he was in a great spot, great positioning, but wasn't able to make that tackle. Kind of flew by him a little bit too fast there, and he was able to pick up, about 15-ish yards. So we're going to have 1st and 10 now for the Academy in Indian territory. They haven't been there a whole lot tonight, but they're going to be there now with a 1st and 10 from the Indians' 45-yard line. And I think Bongard, our head coach for these Hemphill Middle School Indians, is going to call a timeout. I think they're getting some substitutions going and getting some new players in there. So they want to call a timeout and talk about those substitutions real quick here. So we've got 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just about to wrap up this one here. We've got a score of 52-6. Your Indians are on top. But the Academy is driving here. All right. Water out, coaches out. We've got the Academy lined up for their 1st down play at the 45-yard line. And quarterback's going to take the shotgun snap about 5 yards deep. Fumbles it on the goal line, or on the in the backfield again, and they're going to blow it dead. I think his knee was down while he was picking that ball up again. I think he's going to be down about the 50-yard line, right about midfield, and that's what they're going to call. So low snap. They've had troubles with that all day today. The center's been dribbling the ball back to him along the ground a handful of times, and that one was really low. So he fumbled it a little bit, dropped to his knee to pick it up, and that's where they're going to mark him down, right about the 50-yard line there. So it's going to be 2nd down now and 15 from midfield. The wind is picking up here again, and it's cooling off. The Indians are going to send Grant Wells a little bit deeper than normal at that safety spot. Takes the ball back to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to get that left edge, and he's going for a ways here. See if we can catch him. Espino's chasing him, and he's going to score a touchdown. So Indians were lined up in a good spot, but he takes the shotgun snap about 5 yards deep on 2nd and 15, and he sort of watches things develop around that left side before he's able to kind of go full speed all the way down that left sideline for the score. So we have a 52-12 score here now in Strasburg. The Academy going for their 2-point conversion after the long run, about a 50-yard run there right from midfield. That's been the Indians' Achilles heel here today, giving up a 49-yard touchdown pass and a 50-yard touchdown run. Their 2 scores today have been on long distance plays. I have to shore some of that stuff up. The Academy is going to take the snap here for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback's going to scamper out to the right, gets around Kittinger, and he's going to scamper in for the 2-point conversion. Looked like Kittinger had good positioning there. He just came in a little bit too tight and let the quarterback get around the outside of him for the score. So the 2-point conversion is good. So after the score and the 2-point conversion, we're going to have a score of 52-14. Indians are in the lead here with about 3.5 minutes left in the game. And we're going to have the Academy kicking off now to Strasburg. some substitutions in here on the kick return team for the Indians. Getting some of those younger guys in there. So we've got number 99, Big Mason Dickens there all the way in the back to return the kickoff here. Just in front of him, we've got Jaden Miller and Grant Wells. We'll see who the ball gets to here. Kick is off. Oh, but it's an onside. Levi Hart is going to recover, and he's going to take off for a few yards. So the kick goes right to Levi Hart there at the 50-yard line. He's able to just catch it pretty easily there and move forward for a few yards on that gain. So it's going to be Indians ball from the Academy 46 or 47-yard line, depending on where they spot the ball here. Looks like right about the 46. And we're going to have 1st and 10 Indians. So Indians head out on offense. We're going to have a new quarterback out there here with just over 2 minutes left in the game. We are going to have, I can't see numbers here. Looks like we are going to have number 22, Grant Wells, who's been in at receiver and safety. We're going to have him out there playing quarterback now.
Oh, that was great.
So we've got Wells in the shotgun. We've got Espino split out wide. We've got number 12, Levi Hart, coming in motion from left to right. Hart gets the handoff. He's going to peel around the right side, make a couple guys miss before he gets brought down by one of the big defensive linemen there, right about the 43-yard line. So he's going to pick up maybe 3. Gets from the 46 to the 43. Pick up a 3. We're going to have 2nd and 7. Got lots of new blood in here right now. We've got Wells still at quarterback, split out wide to the right. We've got number 7, Daniel Ontiveros, and we've got number 87, Emilio Espino. Keeping with that theme of speed, and then out to the left, we've got number 12, Levi Hart, and I'm trying to read the other number. It looks like 53, Carter Fitz. Espino gets the handoff around the left side from Wells, and he's going to navigate through the middle as he cuts back up the field, and he's going to have a gain of about 3. So Espino's going to pick up, we're going to give him about 4 yards. And that's going to be the last play to run out the clock. The clock's about 10 seconds here, so the Indians have no need to run another play, and that's going to be the game. So final score, as the clock strikes 0, of your Strasburg Hemphill Middle School Indians A team is 52-14. The Indians get the win. Great game start to finish. Took advantage of a lot of things. I think it was that stretch there where they scored a touchdown, recovered their own kickoff that wasn't intended to be an onside kick. So they scored a touchdown, got their own kickoff recovery, scored another touchdown right before the end of the half, and then received the second half kickoff, went down and scored a touchdown right away. They scored 3 touchdowns before the Academy had the ball again, and that's kind of what broke the score open there. So again, Indians come out with the victory. Well played start to finish, and we'll prepare here for our what we call the 5th quarter, 1 quarter of play from our B team against the Academy here. We'll see what they want to do with that. All right, we are back and coming out here for the 5th quarter, which is untimed. They typically will do a certain number of plays for each side, from each side of the ball. And we're going to start with the Academy on offense here and Strasburg Hemphill Middle School on defense. After the conclusion of the A-team game ended in a 52-14 score. This is now our 5th quarter where we have our younger kids and our B teams out here. A little bit more learning in this environment, a little bit more development happening at this level here. And the snap is back to a new quarterback who is wrapped up quickly by number 62 for the Indians defense. Number 62 is Lone Cardenas. In with that tackle. He wrapped him up right as soon as he got it. Dropped him actually for a loss of about 1. So I'm not sure if they're keeping track of downs. Looks like they are going to, so we're going to have 2nd and 11. No kickoffs here in this 5th quarter. The Academy just started with the ball at the Indians' 20-yard line, trying to work on some stuff in their red zone area. So the Academy comes out for play number 2, is 2nd and 11 from the 21-yard line. Quarterback's going to take the shotgun snap and run up the left side. Dodges a tackler in the backfield. Looks like he's going to get caught at about the 4-yard line by number 14. We had he was getting chased down by number 24, Anthony Kadinger, and number 14, Aiden Lorienti. Kadinger misses the tackle when he dives for his feet. Might have knocked the wind out of himself a little bit there on that dive. Comes up a little bit short, but then Aiden kept running with him, able to jump on his back and bring him down at about the, what do they call it, the 7-yard line. So we've got a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line for the Academy in Indians territory. The Academy comes out, breaks the huddle. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to the running back, sweeping around the right side. But he's going to get caught in the backfield by number 62, Cardenas, and number 51. That's going to be Rylan Price. They're going to tag team and drop him for a loss of about 3. So it's going to now be 2nd and goal for the Academy from the Indians, just outside the Indians' 10-yard line. A little bit different experience here in these 5th quarter or these B games, with coaches out on the field teaching the younger guys, help running it out onto the field, making sure that they're given the correct instruction, helping in the huddle to teach and make sure that they're understanding the plays and the terminology and all that kind of stuff. So huddles are taking a little bit longer, no play clock and stuff like that to worry about in these. Going to be in the same shotgun snap here, or shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap. Going to roll to the right. Grant Wells misses that tackle, gets away from Wells, but he throws it short. Pass incomplete. He tried to toss it down to about the 5-yard line, but the pass is going to be incomplete, so we're going to have a 3rd down and goal now from the 10-yard line going in. Indians, good job on defense there. Didn't get the tackle in the backfield, but got in his way, and was disruptive enough there was Wells to force the incomplete pass. Weather seems to be settling down a little bit here. We don't have the 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming up through here anymore. But it has cooled off significantly. The Academy still huddling up for their third down play. The Academy breaks the huddle. So the snap goes to the fullback this time, the short fullback there, instead of the quarterback. He's going to fumble the ball. So the snap went to the fullback, who was close back there behind the center, instead of the quarterback. Fullback ran up through the line of scrimmage, got stripped. The ball got stripped from his hand, but as the Indians were trying to grab a hold of it, it was kind of flopping around a little bit, and it hits the ground. So no possession there by the Indians. So it's going to remain the Academy ball after they covered it up on the ground. And they're going to huddle up for their fourth down play. So we've got fourth down for the Academy now from the 10-yard line, 4th and goal. This will be their fourth play from that 10-yard line. And they're in a different formation now. We haven't seen too much of that the entire night from the A-team or this group, but now they're in kind of a pistol formation with the shotgun snap to the center with the running back behind him. The snap is high. Quarterback can't handle it high, and the ball goes to the turf, and number 24, Anthony Cadinger, covers it up for the fumble recovery. Obviously, normally that would be a change of possession and Indians ball. But it looks like here we are just going strictly with number of plays. And so we're going to have the Academy running a set number of plays down on one side for offense, and then I would imagine we will flip sides and have the Indians B team run the same set number of plays on offense as well, just to get these kids more experience, more time on the field, more learning. And the Academy will stay in their huddle. It's going to be first down now from that 10-yard line. So same spot, but we're just going to flip the yard marker to first down. I haven't been keeping track of plays. I would imagine this is about the 7th-ish play. They'll probably run about 10. Back to their normal formation here. He's going to take the shotgun snap. Quarterback's going to run up the right side. Right middle, he's going to get stuffed at about the 7-yard line. So about pickup of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. The Academy still in their huddle here for their 2nd down play. And they break the huddle now and come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to take the shotgun snap and run up the right side again. Gets a couple yards to about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 5. Not quite sure what they're doing in their huddle for so long here when they're just running quarterback draws. And we've got to be getting pretty close, 1 or 2 more plays here for the Academy on the offensive side. The Academy breaks out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage. We're going to have the quarterback, I have a new quarterback in, and he's going to take the shotgun snap with a tie, but he's just going to run to the right side again. He's going to lose a couple. He gets back up close to the line of scrimmage, but it looks like he's going to lose about 1. So we'll have 4th and goal from the 6-yard line now, where they get backed up 1 yard. Looks like that was the last play for the Academy in their offensive set here. So we're moving the ball back out to the 20, and we're going to have Strasburg possession now. The Indians will take over on offense now with a set number of plays. It seemed like it was about 10. We'll see if they can run through their set a little bit quicker here. The Indians starting B team here is huddled out about the 25-yard line. See what Coach Marrero and Coach Hopwood out there can come up with for an offensive set here. They break the huddle and head to the line of scrimmage. We've got Grant Wells, number 22, playing quarterback. Out to the left, split wide, we've got number 12, Levi Hart, and we've got number 52, Cash Schoenveld. Out to the right, it looks like 87, Emilio Espino, and I cannot read the other number. Schoenveld goes in motion. The handoff is to him from Wells around that right side. He's got some open space here. Good blocking out there by Espino. Schoenveld's going to cut back upfield, head to the left, across the middle of the field. He's still going. He's bumping off of people, and finally goes down about the 6 or 7 yard line. Great run there from Schoenveld. Takes the handoff from Wells, sweeping around the right side there, has a lot of open space, cuts back across the middle, bouncing around off a few guys, makes his way all the way to about the 6 or 7 yard line down there. So that's going to be good enough for a first down. Got 1st and goal for the Indians. We're going to have the same formation here. Wells is going to send Espino in motion right to left. He's going to hand it off to him. Espino's going to go around that left side. He's going to catch the corner, and he's going to score. So Espino able to get around the outside there, catch the defense off guard a little bit. Good blocking out on that left side by Hart to free up some space there for that score. Looks like the other wide out on the right side, I think it's 53. And that would be Carter Fitz, number 53 on that right side. Indians break the huddle. The ball's back to the 20-yard line after that score. More time to learn and figure things out here. Wells runs out to the left receiver slot to explain to these guys what to do. So Wells runs back to the quarterback spot. And he's going to send number 52 in motion. He's going to hand it to 52. 52 hands it back off to Espino around that left side again. And he's going to go around that corner, and he's going to get another score. They just couldn't catch him. Espino, a lot of speed coming around that side. Good play design there. So we've got Wells with the initial handoff to number 52. Left to right around that right side. Number 52, Cash Schoenveld, had the nice long run on the first play of this this offensive drive here. He was just about getting tackled, Schoenveld was, but was able to get the handoff out to Espino just in the nick of time. And Espino was able to scamper around that left side all the way to the sideline for the touchdown. So that's probably 4 plays, 2 scores for the Indians here. We're going to bring the ball back to the 20-yard line and keep going offensively here for Strasburg. 12 Levi Hart split out wide, 52 Schoenveld split out wide to the left side. Right side we still have Espino. Schoenveld goes in motion. He's going to get the handoff from Wells. Fakes the reverse this time to Espino, and Schoenveld's going to keep it around the right side. And he's pushed out of bounds. Short gain, but pushed out of bounds after about a 2-yard gain. Espino and Fitz still split out wide to the right side of the formation here. And we're going to have a second down. Looks like they spot him with about a gain of 3. So we're going to have about a second down and 7 here from the Academy 17-yard line. Indians break the huddle. Head up to the line of scrimmage. Wells still in the backfield at quarterback. He's got a running back flanking him, his right side now. I cannot see what number that is, but Schoenfeld is out on the left with Hart still. And we still have Fitz and Espino out to the right. Grant Wells is going to come up under center. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it off to our running back. Try to get a number. Number 51 hands it off to our running back, number 51. And that is Brylan Price. So Price up the middle there gets maybe 1. And we're going to have 3rd and 6 from the Academy 16-yard line. All right, we've got a pistol formation now. Wells is going to take the shotgun snap, and he's got Price back behind him. Good block from Price as Wells rears back to throw. Throws just a little too far ahead and a little too short there for number 52, Cash Schoenveld. Landed a couple yards out in front of his feet. So we're going to have a 4th down now. We got about a 4th and 6 from the Academy 16-yard line. Probably play number 6 or 7 here, so we got a handful left. Wells back for the shotgun snap again. He's going to roll out to the left. He's going to throw it, and it is caught by number 52, Cash Schoenveld, for a touchdown. So Wells gets the shotgun snap, rolls out to the left. Number 52, Schoenveld, slips out behind the defenders there out on that left side, and Wells hits him there in stride for a touchdown pass. He caught it probably about the 5-yard line and ran the rest of the way in. Great pass and great catch and play from Wells and Schoenveld there, and good blocking along that left side as well. Can't get open and can't throw the ball without that protection. And the ball comes back out to the 20. So we got 1st down Indians now from the 20-yard line. Play 7 or 8-ish, few left. Wells is going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to roll out to the left again. The line's kind of breaking down a little bit here, but Wells has a little bit of time. He's going to fake the throw, jukes him out, and he's going to scamper down, and he's pushed out about the 1-yard line, it looks like. So really good pass fake there by Wells. Kind of gets the 2 defenders that were chasing him off their feet, and he's able to get around them until one of the safeties finally catches him and pushes him out about the 1-yard line. So we're going to have a 2nd down for the Indians here at the 1. See if we can get in here for another score. It's probably the 8th play or so for the Indians. We've got 3 scores already. See if we can punch it in for another one here in the last couple plays. I'd be surprised if we don't see a handoff for a sweep around the outside one way or the other here on this play with just 1 yard to go. We've got number 14 now in, split out wide. That's Aiden Loriente, split out wide to the right side. And Wells is back in shotgun. No, but he's going to go under center. And he's got Price behind him. He's going to hand out. Oh, Price fumbles the handoff there. That was your not taking the handoff quite properly there. We had a miscue from Wells to Price there. Both of them kind of reached their hands out to hand off the ball to each other instead of putting it in the gut and running up the middle. And I think that's going to conclude our 5th quarter here, our B team game from Strasburg. Good showing here by our younger kids. 9 or 10 plays, 3 scores. Better experience for those guys. And a overall good night for the Hemp Hill Middle School Indians. Thanks for tuning in.